Imagine spending 4 years in college, paying thousands of dollars, completing exams and assignments, and finally getting your degree. You think you've made it. Then you apply for your dream job, another university, or a professional license. And suddenly you hear something terrifying. Sorry, we don't recognize this degree. The worst part, the college may have looked completely legitimate when you enrolled. Beautiful website, modern campus, thousands of students, professional advertisements, and even the word accredited displayed everywhere. So how can this happen? And more importantly, how can you make sure it doesn't happen to you? Here's where things get confusing. A college can look completely legitimate, but the word accredited by itself doesn't tell you everything. Accreditation and recognition depend on the country, the education system, the institution, and sometimes even the specific program you're studying. You might see phrases like internationally accredited or globally recognized. Sounds impressive, right? But don't stop there. The real question is, accredited or recognized by whom? What exactly is recognized? And will that recognition actually help you achieve your career goal? Think of accreditation as a quality checkpoint. Depending on the country, an authorized accrediting organization or regulator evaluates an institution against certain standards. These can include academic quality, faculty, curriculum, facilities, governance, and student services. But here's the important part. Institutional recognition and program accreditation are not always the same thing. A university might be legitimately recognized as an institution, while a specific professional program could require additional approval or accreditation. Students often hear, "Our university is accredited," and assume everything is automatically covered. That's where the trap begins. You need to ask, who recognized this institution? Is the recognition currently valid? Does it cover my exact program? And will this qualification actually allow me to do what I want after graduation? This becomes especially important if you're planning to enter a regulated profession like medicine, engineering, law, teaching, architecture, accounting, or another career that requires professional licensing. Getting a degree doesn't always mean you automatically have the right to practice. Depending on the country and profession, you may need professional registration, licensing exams, additional approvals, or other requirements. So you could spend years earning a degree, only to discover later that it doesn't give you the professional eligibility you expected. That's why choosing a college based only on its ranking, campus, Instagram followers, YouTube advertisements, or the word accredited can be a serious mistake. Now let's talk about another major warning sign: accreditation sounding language. You might see claims like internationally certified, globally recognized, or internationally accredited. These phrases can sound impressive, but the words themselves don't prove anything. Ask one simple question: recognized by whom? A logo on a college website isn't enough. A certificate hanging on the wall isn't enough. And a random Google search result isn't enough. You need to find the actual accrediting organization, regulator, or education authority and verify the institution through an official source. And here's an important tip: don't rely only on the link the college gives you. Find the official authority yourself and search for the institution directly. That small step could potentially save you years of time and a huge amount of money. So before you pay an application fee, sign an education loan, or commit 4 years of your life, do these 5 checks. First, find the official accreditation or recognition authority. Don't just look at the college's website. Find the organization or government authority that is responsible for recognizing or accrediting institutions in that education system. Second, search for the exact institution. Make sure you're checking the correct college, campus, or legal entity if necessary. Sometimes institutions can have similar names, so don't assume that the first result you find is the one you're looking for. Third, check your exact program. This is especially important if you're entering a regulated profession. Don't assume that because the university is recognized, every program automatically has every approval you need. Fourth, check the dates. Recognition or accreditation can have a specific validity period. Something that was recognized several years ago isn't automatically recognized today. And fifth, ask what that recognition actually allows you to do. Can you continue to a master's degree? Can you apply for professional licensing? Can you use the qualification for the career you want? And if you plan to work or study abroad, will the qualification be accepted or evaluated there? Never assume, verify. Here's a simple example. Imagine two colleges. College A has a beautiful campus, millions of views on social media, influencers promoting it, and incredibly polished advertisements. College B has almost no social media presence. Its website looks outdated and boring. But when you check the official education authority, College B has the recognition you actually need for your career. Which one would you choose? This is why choosing a college based on appearance can be dangerous. You're not buying a phone. You're investing years of your life. Your qualification can affect your career, your ability to continue your education, professional licensing, and sometimes your ability to work or study in another country. So watch out for the red flags. If a college refuses to clearly identify its accreditor, investigate. If it repeatedly uses vague phrases like internationally recognized without explaining exactly what that means, investigate. If it displays accreditation logos, but you can't find a verifiable record with the organization behind those logos, don't simply trust it. And if admissions staff pressure you to pay immediately or say, "Don't worry, everyone accepts our degree," slow down. That's a sales statement, not proof. A legitimate institution should be able to clearly explain its recognition, accreditation, approvals, and what those approvals actually mean. So here's the golden rule I want you to remember. Don't just ask, "Is this college accredited?" Ask 3 better questions. Accredited or recognized by whom? What exactly is covered? And does that recognition actually support my career goal? Those 3 questions can completely change the way you evaluate a college. Because the biggest mistake isn't simply choosing an expensive college. The biggest mistake is spending years earning a qualification and discovering afterward that it doesn't do what you thought it would. So before you enroll, don't just trust the advertisement. Don't trust the logo. Don't blindly trust the salesperson. Verify it yourself. Because 4 years is too long to discover you chose the wrong degree. And if this video helped you understand something you didn't know before, subscribe to the channel. We break down important education and career decisions so you can make smarter choices before spending your time and money. Subscribe now and I'll see you in the next video. Because when it comes to your education and your future, a few minutes of research today could save you years of regret tomorrow.